Oh,
Save that for the podcast.
Start recording. Make sure this is going. We are going. How is everybody doing this evening?
good.
Good.
Yeah, I'm
Pretty-
doing good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh,
Hoping
Going back on
I've
Dave has a fear of COVID going on
Yeah.
right now.
got the lovely test. It's like wasabi when they stick that thing up your nose. It like
Yeah,
makes
that's what
your
I
eyes
had.
water.
good lord, it was.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
Even
haven't
the
had one
and
yet.
I haven't done it yet. Hopefully, I won't
Yeah.
have to. But I imagine I will
I only-
soon, eventually.
Yeah, they roto-rooter that stuff. It's like right up in there. It really is like
Yeah.
wasabi. They stick it up there and then for 5 seconds, and by the end you're like,
You know
And
what?
then
It's
she-
weird.
yeah,
though.
you're like,
Some
get
of
it
them,
out now.
they do have the mouth ones now too. I don't understand, but
I think those
I
are
think
more
that-
accurate than those ones, maybe, or something like that. Anyway,
Yeah,
you get what you can get.
Well, yeah. I know.
Oh,
Hello, this is the Couch Co-hop. We're a couple days late.
Hop.
I had to bail. But we're back. So we're coming to you this week for sure.
yes.
I'm Ian. Got Jared, Dave, and Aaron with me as always.
Hello.
Hello.
And
Hey, everybody.
this week is not one of our beers, but we're doing a guest beer. Our good friend Nick DeWin brought us
Guess
a bunch
that.
of beers, and Dave picked this beer. Which beer are we drinking, Dave?
Nick, you're wonderful. I have to say that before I even say the beer. And your choices have been pretty good, so I'm looking forward to this one. This one is Sapporo premium beer.
Whoa.
Sapporo.
So this is the kind of flagship beer of that brewery. They do one or two others, but this is kind of what they're known for. It's a quintessential Japanese lager, I think, between this and Kirin. And
Goes great with
Ashi, is it?
sushi.
yeah,
Sushi, ramen,
I'm
pretty much
expecting
any.
a nice, clean
Now I want sushi.
lager. Yeah.
I want
Should we pop
ramen.
it?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm
Yeah.
ready to pop it.
3,
Let's
2,
Hey.
1.
Oh,
Good lord.
oh gosh, yeah.
that's a
That's
stiff.
That's
That's a
the,
stiff cab.
Right, that was like, I actually took a lot out of my finger there.
This is probably one of the most hardiest built cans
Yeah, it's really
of
stiff.
They
any
don't fuck
can
around.
built. I mean,
yeah. Even now I've cracked the top on it, you try and squeeze that sucker. That ain't going anywhere.
like I don't know, like it's
No.
like built. It's like what is these old warship
Like aircraft metal.
shells or something like.
Aircraft
Yeah.
metal.
That's
I
really-
like that the this can is you know it's bigger than just a 12 ounce, but it's actually a 22 ounce can.
Yeah.
It's weird because it feels like it's a little bigger than a pint can, but it's 22 ounces of beast, but it's not really strong either. It's
I always-
super light.
I like
It has
that
a
about
really strong
Japanese,
odor.
Japanese
Yeah,
lagers.
very-
That
Yeah.
you can get them in the small, which is the 12 ounce, or the large, which is the 22.
I've
whenever you
only
go to,
seen
like,
it in
sushi.
bottles in a movie, so I mean, I know it comes
I've
in
seen
a
bottles.
bottle, but I've never seen it in bottles in my in my area. I've never seen
Yeah.
it. And that's not
I
true. It
don't
used to
think
be in bottles at sushi shops. Sushi
Yeah, they
shops,
have
it
it at
comes in
Wajimaya
bottles.
in 12 ounces.
It does come in bottles
They
at
have it,
sushi
like-
shops. But
Oh,
in the
that's
store,
yeah.
That has the
Yeah.
skunky
Well,
Heineken,
Yeah.
yes.
like
this is
It's
this is an Ian beer. This is straight up an Ian beer.
Yeah, I'm
Let's go with-
enjoying it so far. The odor is definitely stronger than most
The
premium
taste.
beers that I've had.
It's clear and it's fizzy,
Yeah,
so there's nothing really to stand out on that. But then it's lager, so what do you expect?
very clear.
All right.
But yeah, that skunky odor, and it's got a good
Yeah.
mouthfeel and a nice.
Easy drinking. Drink that. I'm gonna be honest. I already drank
Very
one of
smooth.
these. I bought a couple of these. So
Dang.
I don't know about. So Nick brought us all of one of these, and then because I loved this beer so much, I drank it already. So I had to go out and find it. Unfortunately, it is incredibly hard to find right now for some reason. I don't know why every
What?
store it's just like sold out. I went to
Dang.
4 Safeways and 2 Fred Meyers. Completely, it has a spot for it. Completely
Yeah, but
gone.
it's out.
Completely
Well,
gone.
I've seen, I saw a news report recently that there's a record number of large cargo ships off of California's coast right now.
Yeah, 64, 65 ships waiting to be unloaded. or
Yeah,
something
so I
silly.
have a feeling some of it might be on one of those ships.
They're all going to be bad beer by the time they get to
Yeah.
dead beer.
So
Right.
yeah,
Or there'll be a
it's
load of
still
drunken sailors.
They'll drink
it's
it.
still a challenge to get things places.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Right.
so I found it and I bought 2 just because
So
I
what's
like it. I love this
interesting
beer.
about this beer is it's like this is the canned version that was brewed in Vietnam, but the stuff that's
Right.
brewed in the US is actually brewed at the City Brewery again, which is the one that brewed the Montucky Cold Snacks we had
Okay.
last time.
And that's the
Yeah.
bottled version?
I'm guessing they brew the bottled version out there, or they brew some Sapporo beers, but Sapporo is definitely brewed at that brewery because
So
if you look on the web,
that's interesting because like a few months ago Ryan was saying he couldn't find Sapporo and then he was drinking it and then he was saying he was like this is brewed in Vietnam and I was like no, I thought it was brewed here. But that I didn't
Yeah,
realize
well-
that the can and the bottle might be brewed somewhere
maybe
else.
that's the difference because it would
Yeah.
make sense that you'd have a can in line. This is a very distinctive can as well. I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not seen something.
Like if you were gonna cosplay and then make like gauntlets or gun shells or some kind of weapon,
Oh,
this
yeah.
this is a great can.
Actually, yeah,
won't
that is
it
like-
will not fucking dent, and it's just
Yeah.
like
Just cut the whole.
I don't know. You want to make a little jetpack or I don't know. I mean this can is.
You're gonna make gauntlets out of this thing. I mean, seriously. What's this big like fucking arm? You could
Yeah,
cut
I'm
it in
used to
half and then
cracking
resolder
a can
it.
of beer in like my.
Gauntlet.
You know, I'm not that weak. I'm not that strong. But by the same token,
There's
most
no way-
cans, if I really tried
No,
to
this-
crunch it,
no.
I probably could.
I would say that the
can't.
top part of it is more flimsy than the rest of the can. Really.
Yeah.
And even then it's it's weird, but anyway.
It's.
I
fucking
love how
just-
we're talking about the can.
Mhm.
I know it's good beer though.
We,
it really
we always
is.
talk about
nice
the
and light.
packaging.
No, I
Yeah,
know,
that's
I
good.
know.
Skunkiness. That skunkiness.
Never get that
of
much into
just
it though.
Is like gone. I
I'm-
really want to get. I really
Yeah.
want to get the dark Sapporo and make Ian drink that. They
Oh,
make
I
it-
do want to try that. Yeah.
That looks
But
good.
that's just a
Actually,
dark
Can you-
dark
Can
lager,
you
isn't
find
it?
that locally?
I think so.
That's just a dark lager,
I don't
though,
know.
right?
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with that. I've had a few of those before.
Yeah. They have a reserve. They have a light beer.
Yeah.
Then they have the premium that we're drinking, and then they have a premium black.
Well, this
Mhm.
can says
The black lager.
discover the perfectly balanced taste that's irresistible to all as you share rich moments with this masterpiece of the brewer's art.
So this brewery was, I think, founded in 1876, and the head brewer, or the guy that brewed this beer first, was trained in Germany, and so that's why it's it's got
That
that
makes
very
sense.
Germanic, like European style to it.
You know what's weird on the Wikipedia page? It says it's Vietnam, and Sapporo Vietnam Brewery is situated in a city I can't pronounce. Its products include the 65 milliliter cans of premium beer, but it's for the Australian market.
Huh.
So this says nothing about coming to America. Interesting.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
maybe-
Sapporo beers are
maybe they
brewed and
just got the
canned and
can in
bottled by
line?
Sapporo Brewing Company by City Brewing Company in LaCroix, Wisconsin. City Brewing, that's same. On August 3rd, August 27th, it was announced that Sapporo Breweries would acquire the Anchor Brewing Company.
Yeah, they're
Wow.
out of San Francisco. They do the Anchor Steam Ale, which is a very classic ale, which is actually a really good beer as well.
I haven't seen that in a while. Is it around here still?
I still see
Anchor Steam,
Anchor
yeah.
around. It's
Okay.
very
Still around.
very traditional looking label, but yeah.
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 Okay. I'll have to
Yeah,
try
it looks
it
like
out.
they also own some Canadian brewery like Sleeman, I think it was when I was doing the research,
Hmm.
but I've never tried any of the beers or even heard of them as a brewery, but maybe they're just more of a regional.
So, like, the origins of this company are in Sapporo, Hokkaido.
Mm-hmm.
I believe a lot of the major beer companies, though, are in one spot. I believe I was watching that James, Your Man in Japan. I don't know, the James May show that's in
Yes, I
Japan.
remember watching
I
that one.
believe that all the major beer companies are actually in one city, actually. But
Interesting. It's like they have a brewing district.
And then I remember a few years ago, it could have been longer than that, I think it was Sapporo, but they were trying to perfect a machine that would pour the beer, and then at a certain stage at the top, it would then create the perfect head.
Hmm.
So
Wow.
it was like a
That's-
robot machine that would give this frothy head at the top of your beer.
The
And
other thing
I think it was Sapporo, but I could be wrong.
The other thing
That
I
wouldn't
was finding
surprise me
interesting
at all.
when I read about the brewery is, like, the oldest brewery only opened in 1980. So they've updated all their production lines and all the, it's not like some beer that they brew the same way that, oh, excuse me, they did in 1876. And I believe they also had one of the first computerized breweries in Japan as well.
That makes sense.
So they've got that very very Japanese kind of constant improvement. What do they call it? There's a Japanese word for that I can't think of right now. But you don't rest on your laurels. You kind of constantly looking ways.
This is one of my favorite types of beers. The kind of lager, rice
Yeah.
lager, Japanese style rice lager. A little skunky, not as skunky as like you would say like a Heineken or a Stella, but
Yeah.
it's got a
Yeah.
little bit. I like it. It's recently it's become one of my favorites. So
No, I can see that. This is definitely compared to that the Singo we had the other week.
Yeah.
Like this is similar, but it's definitely like the skunky level is turned up.
oh, for sure, 100%.
So
The Singer's a little
Mhm.
more has a bit of a tang, maybe a little.
And maybe a bit sweeter as well.
Yeah.
This is quite a dry
What-
beer.
This one I like
So I'm
especially
gonna-
when you're eating sushi or like you have that ginger. Like it
Yeah.
really sets off with ginger. Like ginger and it are like a perfect pairing. I feel like sometimes maybe that's just
Interesting.
me as an American because I drink this beer a lot with sushi, but I feel like ginger really sets this beer off. So I really enjoy that pairing. Anyway,
Just a little added spice.
yeah, something about
So
Sorry, Aaron, you
So
were
what-
saying.
that.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine. So the one thing I do notice, I feel like with that Singha that we had, I feel like you can only really have that with when you're eating Thai food. This, on the other hand, honestly, yes, you can eat it with sushi or any other Asian food, but I feel like you can actually kick back on a hot day and actually drink this on its own. That's
Oh, for sure.
a really big set off because there's beer out there that's like you have to have it with certain foods, and there's beer out there you can have anytime. This is in the anytime category, and I really like that about this beer.
It's just really
I could
fucking
actually
hard
go-
to find.
No
Right.
kidding.
But
Yeah.
this
But when
is
you
this
do,
is
get it.
this is very very good. I enjoy it.
I agree.
I mean, this can on sale is like $3, so like not on sale, it's like a $4 or $5, almost a $5 beer in Washington. You know, it's kind of it's kind of ridiculous.
And you could, a 6-pack of these is usually at least $10, maybe a little bit more.
Right.
But has any of us
everything
seen
now.
a 10-pack?
I
A
have
6-pack.
a Watermaya.
I haven't seen them. Wagemeier and there's a place
H
called
Mart.
99 Ranch in Tiger.
Oh
that
yeah,
has-
yeah.
Huh.
They have a lot of good Asian beers in there. So
Oh yeah. And the H Mart as well. I know there's multiples of those in Portland
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
H Mart also has a good selection of beer. So
Mhm.
it is possible to get it, but like Ian says,
Yeah, find
it is
it.
kind of an expensive beer as well when you do find it.
Mhm.
And it's probably
Yeah.
just the import, not really the beer. Well, that seems
Yeah.
weird. If they were brewing it here, why is it so expensive? I don't.
Yeah, it's $10 a 6-pack at Total Wine.
Because they can.
Well, that's
So
Probably,
pretty
I
average.
guess that's
pretty
normal.
average
I
price.
guess
It
that's
seems
that's,
like
that's
probably
pretty
anywhere
average.
That's
find
like
is about
Stella
$9.99.
price. Stella's not.
yeah.
I think
What's a
it's
can though,
it's in the
$5.
it's marketed in the same bracket as Stella. Really, would be my.
I just don't think it's
You
as
know.
widely distributed as as Stella is. Like they're not
No,
making as
I-
much of this as they are Stella or Heineken. Because like I mean right now Stella prices are stupid. I won't be buying like it's 12-pack is $20. It's like
Whoa.
what? It's
Whoa,
like-
what the
Nah, nah.
hell?
My goodness, yeah.
that's on sale. That's $19.99 at Safeway. You know, it's like
Wow.
ugh.
Yeah, last time I bought a 12-pack was like $16, and I was like, okay, that's not cheap, but it's not that bad.
No, that's actually kind of a fair price.
I think that
versus
was for the
$20.
gambler,
What the
actually.
hell?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I haven't bought Stella in a while just because the prices have been so kind of gnarly. So I mean,
Yeah.
but that's kind of normal price for this kind of beer. It's the kind of like it's not domestic.
premi-
it's kind
it's
of
funny
premium
how they put
import.
Premium
Premium
lager. Yeah.
even though it's still made here. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I quite like this beer. It's
I
like
am definitely getting down
well,
on
that's
this.
why I like this beer a lot, and that's like the last time or the when we went to John's Market, Dave and I bought nothing but this style of
beer.
beer.
cans of beer.
Just because
Yeah.
I wanted to taste other versions, other people's versions. And I feel like what's funny is like I feel like people have a better grasp of making this style of beer than other breweries have making. Like I feel like no breweries have ever locked down the style of making Mexican lagers. It's always this weird other type of beer. It doesn't taste like it doesn't taste like a Corona
Right.
or a Dos Equis. It doesn't taste like that. It tastes like some other like
With a hint of lime.
I don't know. It just doesn't taste like a Mexican
more like
lager. But I feel like the breweries that make this type of beer, they have a pretty good handle on it. I don't know why that is, but there's some great competition. Unfortunately, they're all indie breweries, so that beer is just as expensive as this. So it doesn't really.
Yeah.
Yeah, this beer could be the Budweiser.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude, if this was readily available, I'd drink this over
Yeah.
Budweiser any day. But it's harder to
Right.
come by.
yeah. Well, you really like that Robinson's.
Oh yeah, Robinson's the
Sun
Iron
and
Maiden.
Steel. Yeah.
That's got more alcohol than this. It's a little.
I don't think so. I thought that was 4.8, and this is
No,
5,
it's a little
isn't it?
higher. No, it's higher than this one. I'm pretty sure
No,
it's higher
it's
than this one.
4.8 because I'm looking at it right now.
Is it?
This one.
Yep.
But this one's not that high.
I thought this
No.
was 5, was it? Sapporo.
Is it?
It's 4.9, sorry.
Huh.
So it's 0.1% higher than these.
Oh, I
others.
thought it was the
round
other
it
way
up.
around. That's interesting.
But anyway,
Huh.
yeah.
Is
But
that
I know
really
you
what
will...
Robinson says on the can? I swear that can was higher.
No, it says 4.8 on the site.
Oh, interesting.
That was a similar beer. Except I think what they made that one a little different. It was double fermented with the
It's got more of a bite.
Japanese
It's got-
sake yeast.
It's got more of a bite than this one. For some reason, I thought it was a higher alcohol content, though.
But that's worth. If you like Sapporo, that's worth at least a taste.
But then, what was the other one I drank? That was also the level one was also really good, but it's way lighter.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then
the
I
Sweet Delay
accidentally
or whatever
bought
it
you,
was.
I accidentally bought you 4 or 5 others, didn't I, for your birthday?
Yeah, but those are all
Oh, man.
varying
Yeah.
lagers. I thought the Robinson. Oh, anyway, I swear that was higher. That's weird. All right.
This, yeah, it's made with malted barley, water, yeast, and hops. It doesn't say anything. Oh, yeah. And for some reason, those were in bold, but and then like a separate sentence says another major ingredient of Sapporo beer is rice. It's kind of weird that it's not just on the same line on this website. That's funny.
Right.
You would think.
Yeah, like what?
It's a funny thing.
Yeah, that's goofy. The internet's weird.
The internet.
The internet.
Gotta love their web design there. Good stuff.
Yeah. I don't
Good
even
job.
want to reference the website because that's just kind of dumb.
Right?
So, I think
Yeah.
we probably all
I-
have opinions on it. I'm almost done with mine.
I just barely finished.
It does go down
It doesn't-
rather easily. I'm about a third of a pint left.
Yeah, it goes down real easy, and it just seems to get better as you drink it more. Just like that
Right.
that sensation on your tongue just kind of enhances it once you get it coated on there for a
You get
while.
used to the skunkiness as well. I mean, like you can still smell
is
it.
weird.
But it's not as in your face as when you first drink it. You're like, oh, that's kind of.
It's not that bad. I don't know. It's not like Heineken skunk.
No,
I didn't.
no,
I'm not
definitely
saying
Heineken
it's
is. Oh
bad,
my
it was
god.
just like,
Ugh. No.
after a while, you start noticing more the sweetness of it, and
That just made me think that's a beer Ian's gonna have us all drink.
No, I won't make you drink.
Heineken? Oh no.
I
I'll
love
drink Heineken.
I love
I
Heineken.
don't.
Dude.
Heineken, yeah, I wouldn't.
I haven't had it
Dude,
in a
you
long
know what?
time.
I went
Maybe
one of the
my
Fred Meyer's-
beer buds have
One of
changed.
the Fred Meyers I went to, I was like looking. It's like they had Heineken and Tall Boys, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, that's wild.
Uh.
Huh, I've never seen that.
One of all. So I went to all. It was
I've
just-
seen it.
They had it was and then it had single Tall Boys, and then it had a 6-pack Tall Boy thing and it was just like, when did that happen? I've not seen that in ever.
Yep.
And then
That's relatively new though. The 6-pack of tall
it's-
boys. Single tall boys been around for a while. Like,
it's just funny. It's like I've never. Yeah, it just seemed weird.
right. Well, I think what's crazier for Heineken was that 5-liter keg thing
Yeah.
that they had for a long. Oh my god.
They had that for
I
something
feel
else
like-
too. It was just not Heineken. It was something else.
They do. They have a couple
There was
of
a
them
lot of
at,
different ones.
John's Market. They have that Delirium Tremens,
No,
the
but
Belgian
they
beer
had
out of Canada.
at the time
and
when that
it's like
happened, it was Heineken and something
8.5%.
else.
Like
Heineken.
Heidelberg or something like that. There was
No,
Widmer.
it was
Oh,
not.
yeah.
It was like a. It wasn't a germ. It was like
Yeah.
a.
I know
it
you're
was
talking about. I've seen it.
It might have been like Foster's or something. It was like something like that. It was like
Yeah.
Foster's,
Heineken
yeah.
That
and
sounds
like,
right.
something else. It wasn't. I don't know if it was
It's
Foster's.
been a while.
No,
It was like-
I remember it was Foster's. I had to work that shit, and I hated working those
Dude,
fucking kegs.
Get this. So I drank that Foster's. I have to buy more Foster's. Foster's is actually easier to find. But like at my Safeway, I was like walking by when I went to go look for the Sapporo, and it's like they had a shit ton of Foster's. I was like, oh, should I just buy some? I was like, nah, I'll wait. And then I went back the next day to get beer, just random beer, just to drink. The
Gone.
whole thing of Foster's was gone. It's like, who comes in and just buys all the fucking Foster's? Now the
I
green,
always-
the green
I have a
can,
friend who
the
really likes
green
it.
I know what
premium,
that,
whatever
yeah.
that version is, that can
Oh,
is still
the
there because no
ESP
one
or whatever
buys
it is?
that because no one likes that as
The
much
bitter.
except Dave.
I like that one. Yeah.
I prefer the blue.
I never had it. I don't care for
The
it.
green is just kind of blah. It's like a I don't know.
I always find it funny that they don't sell
It's like
Foster's
an
in
ESP or
6-packs.
something.
You know, because it's like it
They do.
really is like it should be a 6-pack beer. It's not.
I've
you know.
seen it in 6-packs somewhere, but I haven't not in a while.
No,
Gosh, in college, it was like you buy like the 24 crates of pint cans. You know, it was like £5 for £5 for 8 of them. So,
dang.
But I just
Oh,
thought
I
it was
remember
funny.
the
I just thought it was
6-pack.
funny. It's like one
That's
day
perfect.
it's completely full, the next day it's just gone, and it's like, did they just clear it out, or did someone come in and just buy all the
no,
Fosters?
I had a friend who that was his beer, and when he went to the store, he would buy like 5 cans of it because he
Damn.
could, he'd drink 5 cans of it in a night, or
Well, I feel bad. I should just like bought a couple cans because it's like, ugh. But it'll be back. That one's back in stock all the time. The Sapporo they have not refilled it in forever. Like there's like a
Yeah.
shortage there, but
Warehouse out and truck.
welcome to
Nick.
the new age.
oh, we got a thumb review of this game.
Oh, yeah, rate it.
I like it. I love this beer. Fuck it. You guys can give
Yeah.
it down.
I'll
or
buy it.
Madeline. I like it.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
I'll
too.
buy it again.
Yeah,
I've
that's
I
4
buy
thumbs
it.
up from the
If I'm
couch.
I buy it if I can find it.
Yeah,
If I'm looking for an Asian lager, this is good.
I mean,
it's even better
if
because it's
I-
hard to find.
what is the other one? There's
I-
Kirin Ichiban. There's the what's the Ashin Asahi
Asahi.
Asahi, I
Asahi.
Oh,
Yeah,
Asahi.
Asahi.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? At Fred Meyer's, they had a shit ton of Kirin.
Yeah.
and Sapporo wasn't even next to it in the store. It was over by
yeah.
the Heineken shit.
I
and
do
Corona.
feel like
It
you
was-
don't see this as
That's
much
weird.
Yeah,
as like Kieran.
Oh, I
That's
feel like I see this more than Kirin.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like Kieran's an Anheuser-Busch joint, and I don't know if they brew it over here or not, but I would assume they do.
It is
Yeah.
interesting though.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
definitely drink some more of this if I had some right now.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, totally.
Nick to
I'm
win.
not
Nick
sure
to
it
win.
is.
Didn't tell me what video game, but I'm just gonna pick a game right here.
Yeah,
God
you're
damn
already
it.
wearing the shirt.
Ghost
Dude,
of
I-
Tsushima.
I was gonna pick a video game.
Just gonna pick a video game, and yeah.
Are
So
you going with Ghost of Tsushima?
well, it's Nick's choice. I can't really force him to say it. You
I
know?
was gonna
that's
go
your
with-
shirt for
I'm
the
just,
audio
I'm just
listeners.
alluding. I'm alluding that this is the game that it gets
I was
paired
gonna go with Yakuza.
with. Yakuza.
Yeah,
We
Yakuza
can
would
go-
be
You have to
Ah,
pick.
yeah.
You have to pick a number though.
very
Which was the last one I played? I think it was Yakuza 0,
0.
like
Yakuza
the remake
0?
on the PlayStation 4.
All right.
Yep.
We'll do a 1, 2,
Two,
3. When Dave wins, so we get
Ah.
Yakuza 0.
Ah,
There it is.
I would have accepted Ghost of Tsushima.
I would have accepted either answer,
Yeah.
Right.
Tsushima is before Sapporo existed, though. So
So is Yakuza.
or
I get what you're
Also
saying. Oh
true.
no, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
1876 versus like Ghost of Tsushima. You need
Gotcha.
to.
Well,
need to be.
maybe the
think
guy
of-
in Ghost of Tsushima decided to start brewing beer. He's like, oh, and he made
Yeah.
Sapporo. Maybe that's the lineage. Maybe Ghost of Tsushima is the hidden origin story of Sapporo.
That's
Maybe
what
we
the
need to
sequel is
get
going to be
lost.
all about.
down the
Right. This
sake
brewing process.
tasting black hole.
That's what adds people.
Okay, Aaron, you can either decide to choose your beer, because I know you're the one of the guys that still has a beer left, or we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
pick, or you can say defer and you can pick one of the beers that Nick gave us. So it's up to you. What do you want to do next week?
I think next week we should do my last one, the Cryo IPA from Everybody's Brewery.
Okay.
I think it's time we should do that one because I don't know how long. It's been sitting in the fridge for a while, and I don't know how if it's changed flavor than when I remember
Yeah,
it. So probably a
I
good
know what
idea
you
to
mean.
get that out of there.
There you go. That's the beer for next week.
All right.
Yeah.
Better get it in the fridge then.
And
Right.
I guess that's it. That's the end of this episode. We
Yeah.
we drank a beer.
We drank a beer.
A big beer.
I did
It
it. Big.
doesn't feel big, but it was big.
Yeah.
That's a big
And
beer.
just don't hit somebody with this can, even the empty
You
can.
can't
man.
even
crush
It's like
it,
a
like-
blunt force weapon.
No.
Yeah,
Like they
Yeah,
actually
a
even
one-hand
offered it
crush,
in
you
the
can't do
crunch.
Yeah, I've never had a beer can you couldn't crush.
It makes you feel like too,
Yeah.
like if you were like like that weapon in
Like-
Terminator 2 that shoots the gas. Like you
Yeah.
can make one of those weapons with these as shell canisters, like around it,
Yeah,
and you just have this like cool like cosplay like massive cannon.
yeah.
Just stick this
Kinda
in the
like
end
the
of a
YouTube
potato
tube.
gun.
Oh. It's just such a sturdy ass can. I can't get over it.
I mean, I guess you
I'm
could
trying, but-
you could can opener to the top and make them actual cups, I guess.
You could
You
actually. I
could
didn't
like
even think about that.
respray the outside and then lacquer it and then like cut the top and like you just have like these kind of
Yeah,
cool
deburr it and
metal cups, I guess. I mean, this is,
22-ounce metal cup. Yeah,
these
yeah.
are pretty
it-
dope.
I've got some metal like coffee cups that are
Right?
Yeah.
not much better
Oh my
built than
goodness.
this.
Right.
Anyway.
So-
All right, boys. This
All
is
right.
this has been the Couch Co-op Show. We hope you enjoyed it. If you are listening, especially to our listeners in Uruguay.
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 Still looking for some Uruguay beer.
Well, what we need is our Uruguay. Fuck it. I'm sorry. I'm never gonna pronounce it right.
Uruguay.
You guys go to www.thecouchcohopshow/ no wait, I was wrong. Go to www.anchor.fm/thecouchcohopshow and leave us a voice message, even if you don't speak English, which doesn't make sense because I would imagine if you're listening to this, you understand English. And leave us a
Right.
message. Or you can leave us in a message in your home language anyway, and we'll play it. And who cares? We don't care. We'll just play
Yes,
it.
it sounds fun.
Sounds
You can
really
leave us a
fun.
understand
message in
you.
Spanish. My daughter speaks fluent Spanish, so she
I
can
have Google
translate it for me.
Translate, so
And there's that Google Translate. But leave us messages. You can leave us voice messages, and it's super cool. And it's a cool way to reach out and be a part of the show. If not, you can just go to Twitter. What is it? Twitter. What are we at couch_hop. And you can find us there on Twitter. You can find our podcast on Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, all the places. You can also listen to our video game podcast. That's what we're known for. That's what we're. We're not number 17 in Uruguay, but we've had a long-running, huge following in video games, and you can listen to the Couch Co-op Show. See the difference there, guys? Couch Co-op, Couch Co-op. See the gameplay?
no H.
Nice.
Brilliant.
No H.
Pure genius.
Pure genius. If you look at our logos, one is a couch with a hop, and one is a couch without a hop. See? It's easy.
No-
Look at that.
no hop. No hop.
Anyway, I don't know. Listen to us. People listen to us. I mean, It's funny. We have like such a. We just have such a. It's funny. Our listeners. I mean, Couch Co-op is never gonna die because that show just continues to roll on. And Couch Co-op is just a show that kind of goes for a little bit and then dies. It's a way quieter show than this one. We haven't really hit anything yet, which is funny. Why we got number 17 on Uruguay.
Which
What?
I've always thought it's probably like Nick trolling us, and he has like his friends using a VPN.
Yeah,
VPN.
there's a bunch
all
of
selecting
VPNs.
It's just
Uruguay.
Nick using a VPN, probably. Oh, I hope
Still,
so.
holy
Nick,
crap.
get more people to use that VPN through Uruguay.
Let's get to number 1, baby.
Number 1, Uruguay.
Well, we number one somewhere, damn it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Number one somewhere.
Anyway, I want to thank
Someday.
everyone for watching. We appreciate you. And if you want to share a beer, hit up Twitter, hit up the anchor.fm site. Just, you don't have to give us money or do anything. Just recommend a beer. Any random person out there, recommend a beer. We'll drink it. As long as we can fucking find it, we'll drink that beer.
Right.
Even drink along with the episode. Tell us your opinions if they match or if we're completely just like fucked.
Yeah. So next week, hopefully Monday, nothing weird happens.
Right.
When you hear that episode, you get that episode Tuesday evening. You crack open the cryo stash. What is it?
The cryo.
The cryo.
It's the cryo IPA.
Cryo
IPA.
IPA,
Everyone's
Everybody's brewing.
Everybody's brewing. So you find that beer, you drink it with us and listen to it, and then you're like, these guys are fucking stupid. They don't know what they're talking about. This beer is fucking awful, and these 4 guys that loved it are fucking stupid. Or the other way around,
Right.
You can keep us honest. Anyway, that's why we're here. I'm trolling. I'm going on and on and on. We're going to get out of here. I love you all. For Couch Co-op, I'm Ian. I got Jared, David, Aaron. Good night.
Yeah.
Drink
responsibly.
Drink
Drink responsibly.
responsibly.